What up, Millies?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's happening? What is going on today? So yeah, y'all, we just talking about
chit-chatting.
About all this crazy stuff.
Crazy things that's going on in the world.
That the government does and control. I seen somebody in the comments talking about the Social Security thing.
Yes.
I think they was talking about how you can, and that ain't. I heard this plenty of times. I actually have done a little bit of research on it, but I didn't get too extensive in it. But I do got a guy that goes crazy with that type of stuff as far as just not even the Social Security number. He go into deep as far as vocabularies and words or spells and all that. We might bring him on.
Yes.
For y'all to check him out. But he got some game on that and some knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Just on all the loopholes, y'all. Because me personally, I think I'll tell you in a second. Let's
hold on, before we say prayer and get into our food, we are going to tell you guys to subscribe to the channel if you have not done that yet.
We hit that 10K.
Yes, we did hit 10K.
Appreciate y'all. Keep on subscribing. And like I said, take somebody's phone and just subscribe to their phone.
Just subscribe, especially if you feel that's the information that we are putting out they need to hear.
For real, yes.
Do that.
Yes.
But hit the notification bell if you have not done that yet as well. And if you aren't getting those notifications, unhit it and hit it again so that you are getting those notifications. Yep. And comment down below on your thoughts and stuff on what we are discussing.
So let me say grace because I do got a little child. So, amen.
Amen.
I got some pancheros, y'all. I got some pancheros.
And man, I just got some.
I should have got some good old grapes.
Grapes. So you can get some grapes when you're done eating that pancheros. I want to get a new
this time.
nose ring today.
A nose ring is. Alright.
Make it look like it's an illusion. Like I got it pierced twice, but it's not.
Usually, y'all, pancheros, man, I ain't had them in a while, but the last couple times, well, I've been disappointed, man, because it's like you go in there, they ain't never got this, that, like, they ain't had queso. How y'all ain't got the queso?
And y'all pancheros.
Like, y'all gotta have the queso.
Definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. But, yeah, they was alright today, y'all. They did alright, but it's so funny because it's like everybody in there was pregnant. All the workers gonna drop their load. I mean, they gonna probably drop them loads. So.
The percentages, I bet you it's probably like a, what is it called? You know, like the years where it'd be like so many babies born in 1 year.
Oh yeah, right.
Is it like baby boom or something like that?
It probably is something like that going on.
And it was so crazy that it would be like that's the time that we're in, and there wouldn't be no formula on the shelf. How ironic is that?
That is crazy. But y'all, all I'm saying about the Social Security number and all that stuff, it is loopholes. And if you have any information, spread that information as far as those loopholes to pretty much get what you are required. I would say loopholes like the Social Security thing, as far as card notes, mortgages, any bills, credit, y'all, credit, finance is like crazy because one of the loopholes with that is so crazy. It's so crazy, y'all. When you start a business, there's information you do need to know. It ain't just about filing an LLC. And you know what I'm saying? It's what is your company is being taxed as? As an S Corp, C Corp, or partnership. Those are the things you need to look into. And a lot of that terminology scare people away.
It does.
It scare them away because they don't know it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Certain words.
Yeah, they scare them away. You know what I'm saying? But there's loopholes in that tax stuff. That's why Donald Trump only paid, $100 or something for his taxes. Because his business paid for everything. his business covered all his food, his expenses.
Very intelligent man.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's loopholes. And we just got to do the same thing, y'all. Get through them loopholes.
Mm-hmm.
For real. They there for a reason.
There's always loopholes. They're never going to tell you the truth. You know, like, they're never going to tell you, oh, well, you could really just do this and do that and bypass all that. They're never going to tell you that because America is a greedy country, you know? Like, they want greed. It's based off of greed. You know, they want all your money. Mm-hmm. If they can get it, they're going to. I believe I told y'all before how they say every time a baby is born, that baby is supposed to get $1 million.
Right.
We don't see none of that. And it's in accounts. They say that the money is in accounts, like Federal Reserve Bank accounts, under our Social Security numbers, or something like
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Because I actually seen a guy. He actually looked at, he did a whole little video on it, and it was his first time doing the video. Mm-hmm. He recorded the screen, and he did all the steps that he was supposed to do. He went to the bank where his was at, and I think it's like certain states have these reserve banks. He went to it, put in his social security number in, and like another number, and he had money in there. And guess what he did, y'all? He actually bought a car with the money. I mean, it's his money. It had his social security number, tied to it and everything. Mm-hmm. So how can you say that this isn't my money? It is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
But yeah, it's stuff out there like that. Yeah. It just kills me how they quick to give money away, but we supposedly in debt, right, to the Federal Reserve. So if y'all don't know by now, which you should know, but it's a lot of time that we just don't be knowing because they kind of keep us, in that mind state. But the United States Treasury Office prints the United States dollar. United States dollar is owned by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is a company. Okay? It's a business. A business just like me or you can start. Mm-hmm. It's a business who decided to come up and sell a physical currency.
And it's a family
as well as
business.
Digital currency. Yeah, it's a family business. It's a currency. They decide to sell currency, y'all, which is money, to the countries. They selling money to a whole country. Imagine your business that you have now selling to all the countries. You know what I'm saying?
Because
that's control.
It is. It's a control on a massive level.
Yeah.
So, and the money, people say that, in school they taught us that that money was, that paper was come from the trees. Mm-hmm. That's not true either. But the money is like literally just printed on a specific type of paper, and it's just printed. So my thing is, I don't know, like, I don't know.
United States do not own
their own currency.
Their currency. They're in debt, trillions of dollars to the Federal Reserve. That's how they're in debt. But they stay giving out money to
other countries and all types of stuff.
Other countries, this and that, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And it just blows my mind as well because, like, when you drive down California, you see all those freaking homeless people. Mm-hmm. Like, and it's just like the audacity for you to give another country billions of dollars, but you can't give that, like, you can't help the people that's already living in your country. Mm-hmm. When there's other places like Ghana, for instance, who will pay for you to come live there.
See, that's what I'm saying. That just ain't right. All that stuff is not right. And you know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense when you start to look into it.
Mm-mm.
That's how you know it's just built on some straight bull.
Yep. Modern day slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And people think they as free as a bird and don't even know that you are not. You're like a bird inside of a cage. You can only go so far.
Yep.
Until you really tap in to that divine energy and really wake up and open your eyes and realize that a lot of stuff is being controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, my rising sign is Aquarius. My North Node is also in Aquarius. So I was bound to be a rebel. I was bound to go against the rules. Like, it was part of my destiny to go against the rules. And that's why a lot of things just didn't make sense to me as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, no one in the United States should be broke.
No. That's what I'm saying. And then we got to pay for health care.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to pay for water, which is free. You got to pay for fire to warm up your food on the stove. Electricity. We got to pay for all this shit that's free.
And when we die,
that's crazy.
None of this material stuff even matters. None of it's going with us.
They took all that and capitalized off of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just stuck in the middle of it, paying for it, you know.
And back to words, like, you know, they teach us words in school. And that's another form of them manipulating us because, like you said, words is very powerful. Words, you have to be cautious because words are spells.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call it spelling, because we're literally casting spells on ourselves or our kids or our family, whatever, whoever it is we talking to about our lives or whatever it is that we talking about. We're casting spells, so you have to be very cautious with what you say, because there was something that I said to somebody, and I said it and I wrote it down, and I would say probably 6 weeks later it manifested, and I felt like shit afterwards, which that is another word that I shouldn't be saying, but I felt very bad afterwards. And that's also opened my eyes to words is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially when you are a person whose third eye is open. You can manifest things way faster than a person whose third eye is not open. So we just got to be cautious and do our research and take care of our bodies, because our bodies is our first home. It's our temple. So just like, you know, everything else, take care of your body. They don't want to teach us what really health is anyway, so.
No, man, it's crazy. We got to reprogram, y'all. I can tell you got to unlearn and relearn. Unlearn pretty much 90% of what we've been taught, and relearn.
You really
again.
do.
You know,
You really do.
it's
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And it makes you want to take your kids out of school.
Man, it makes you want to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they made it so difficult though, y'all. They made it so difficult that it's so many requirements that you have to do. Like when you have a kid, right? On the paper, you don't have to assign your child a birth certificate, be a social security number. You don't have to. But of course, there's gonna be legal situations that transpire behind that.
They're gonna be reaching out to
you know what I'm saying,
like,
as far as getting them to school, as far as getting them, you know what I'm saying, working type deal in this day and age. So it's like they do certain things on purpose. You know what I'm saying, to keep us trapped. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't even need their schools, we don't need the food, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We need to start all the way over. And I mean, I wish more of our people would wake the hell up and just be like, come on, y'all. Let's just go. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this land. And enough of us people that have, our people that has the money is the ones who should be able to come together. Like Oprah, you got like how much money? You know what I'm saying? Like all you athletes and celebrities, but they so brainwashed and scared of being embarrassed. We know what y'all going through. Face that embarrassment. We know it's cool. Like we ain't tripping. Face y'all little embarrassment throughout this little reality, and let's get our shit and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna try to embarrass y'all, but we ain't worried about that. Get your shit and let's go.
I don't think that they can because I feel they sold their souls.
Yeah.
So when you sell your soul, that means you're no longer in control of your life. Someone else is controlling your life. Like when Tamar made that post, when she made that status, and then it was deleted.
Just as y'all supposedly sold it, you can give it back as long as you still alive.
You can fight. You don't have to fight. It's right.
But I don't know how y'all gonna do it because y'all fighting a whole group of people that's.
Well, they say you did it. Yeezy did it.
You go crazy. He went crazy on their ass like fuck the world. Just alright.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's crazy. He's this and he's that." No, that man is not crazy. And it's all everybody that just like Donald Trump. They say things about him too. Like, do y'all ever stop and think like, why they say the things that they say, or why they do the things that they do?
Why do people always choose to go with something based off somebody else's opinion? Like it's people out there like when the whole Trump thing was going on, and I liked him just because of his, like you said, his character, his personality, how he act, and he, you know what I'm saying, he say how he feel, you know what I'm saying, woo-de-woo. I liked him because of that, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people didn't like him, but they didn't like him based off somebody else's opinion. They didn't have no research or why or nothing. They didn't like him. They can tell you, oh, he don't like black people. Show me where. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like people go too much off of he say, she say, or off of or emotions of somebody else because they don't understand your energy. So they energy is attracting to the person next to them that don't like them. So they in agreement for no reason, but don't really know why. Their own reason. Yeah. Blows me.
That's also giving someone else your power.
Exactly.
You know, you letting somebody else take your power and they are controlling what you think.
Because you ain't even get no...
Yeah, you have no control over yourself. That's pretty sad, too.
Yeah, it is.
But, yeah, people... Because before he even ran for president, like, everybody liked the Donald Trump then.
Right.
You know? And he became the president. And y'all heard him more because he was speaking in front of millions of people. Now y'all don't like him. And then, like, when Donald Trump was saying stuff about people, was y'all going to go look at the full, get both sides to what those people were saying about him before he said something about them? You probably was not.
No, they probably did. They probably didn't even go look at the all the laws, all the you know what I'm saying, all the laws he passed at that time. All the things he signed off of. He signed off a lot of stuff pertaining to black people.
Because a lot of people are saying now that they wish they was like, when Trump was in office, we had this, we had that. He was giving away this, he was giving away.
Biden
like,
gave y'all
y'all don't like Biden no more.
Biden gave them nothing. Them is controlled puppets. They are puppets controlled. And the thing about Donald Trump is he was the type that likes to say what he's going to say.
Yeah, he didn't let them control him.
You can't control him what he said. So that's what they didn't like. That's why they blocked him and took him off Twitter. Yeah. And now Elon Musk bought it. So Trump, come on back to Twitter.
Right.
You can say what the fuck you want to say now.
But I don't know. My opinion, I don't even know how I feel about Elon Musk.
Yeah, he like this because he know they all facade. You know how they be, but I do like that he did that.
What about Twitter?
No, well, just his whole purpose, supposedly purpose to, you know, promote freedom of speech again. Because the algorithms, they just messing with the algorithm. People can't say what they want. He just tweeted, he said he be saying some funny stuff on Twitter.
Who, Elon Musk?
Yes.
Really?
He said, I'm going to put Coke back in Coke.
Yeah, I seen that.
He said, he got me. He said, y'all don't be surprised if he come up dead soon, because the government. And he's like, y'all don't be surprised. He said something about Biden, so I know they mad about that. He said,
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, y'all mad something about Biden and as far as what do you say? Man, funny about politicians. All the politicians, he said, don't be surprised if they make up a lie about him soon.
The politics?
Yeah, he's like politicians. He said they're going to start making up stuff about him and trying to get rid of him. But he been on there going crazy, saying whatever he want. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah. So they probably is gonna be hating on him.
Yeah, so they're probably definitely upset about that then.
Cause he on there talking stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's true freedom of speech. We
Yeah.
should be able to say whatever we want to say without. Like I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I'm like, you know, we supposedly got freedom of speech, but if I cuss out an officer for doing something wrong, he's gonna arrest me and charge me with interference. But it's like, okay, where's my freedom of speech?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but emotions, the police officers, their emotions be so tied into it. So when you say something and it hits them where it hurt, they want to arrest you.
Right. You got the right to remain silent, but you ain't got the right to freedom of speech.
Right. So you got the right to remain silent, but you don't have.
Yeah, that's what they want you to just be quiet, don't say nothing, instead of cursing them out and saying how you feel.
But I don't have the right to say what I want to say.
Well, y'all, that's enough chatter from us. We finna get on out of here. We got things to get to for the kiddos. So
both our kids graduate 5th grade today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put our cash apps down below if y'all want to cash app them some, some coins for them.
You can go see these kiddos graduate.
Yeah.
So
this one, and we got. Do they graduate from 8th grade?
I would say they should technically, because anytime you go into another grade or higher intermediate school, I think you should. So.
Well, this one is whatever.
So yeah, y'all know what to do. Like always, appreciate y'all. Love light.